Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is Bad Business Day, which also means that it is an update day for Bad Business. We have the two new outfits, which are the Cybercat Raincoat, which are both 1600 credits or 1600 credits. And we also ended up getting the MP5 revamp or the MP5 update with this entire update, as well as a G360 nerf and the server size increased to 30 players in a server. Pretty much the MP5 just got remodeled and it has a bunch of attachments. It's the MP5 revamp essentially. It had a visual and audio revamp. However, it also got its own buffs, such as a fire rate buff from 780 to 800 RPM, and it also got some damage changes. It used to be 24, 28, 36, and now it is at 28, 32, and 38, and that is a limb, torso, and head. So the first number was the limb, second number was torso, and third number was head. But it also did end up receiving a little bit of a nerf. It got a minus 25 stud nerf to both its fall off start and fall off end. Basically, it means that it decreased the range of the gun overall as well. For the G360 nerf though, the damage was lowered from 30, 36, 42, to 28, 34, and 40. So essentially it just lost 2 damage. But the big thing is that the range fall off now starts at 100 studs instead of 125. And the fall off ends at 175 studs, which means that 70% of original damage remains, but they removed the 30% of its original damage essentially. And the reason behind the G360 nerf was the developer stated, "We found the G360 average time to kill to be too strong for how easy of a gun it is to use compared to others like it, and it was consistently found to be outclassing the Glil." So there you guys have it. Those are the updates. But let's quickly go ahead and show you guys the two outfits real fast. Here is the Cybercat, and I'll give you guys the full 360 view of it. And now we're moving on to the Raincoat. Here's the full 360 view of this as well. And today we're actually going to be playing with the Cybercat outfit, and this is my entire loadout that we're going to be playing with. Here's my MP5 setup. We have the Type 2 dot sight, marksman barrel, rubberized tape, heavy stock, and sleight of hand. The reason behind all my attachments is to reduce some recoil, specifically with the heavy stock. Heavy stock really helps with reducing recoil. Sleight of hand for faster reload. Rubberized tape helps with more recoil. Marksman barrel helps with some recoil as well as increasing the damage range, because again, this gun had a 25 stud nerf to its range. And Type 2 dot sight to help me with my ADS speed. If you guys end up trying this setup, let me know what you guys think. And if you guys have your own MP5 setup, let me know in the comments below. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into the game. I was about to click deploy, and then I realized we're actually in a randomizer now, so I'm gonna have to server hop. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be getting convoy kill confirmed. Let's see how this goes and works out for us here. Oh, I forgot that I joined a new server, so my simplified outfits colors aren't kicking in quite yet. Awesome. Sick. The first game of the day, man. Oh man, well this isn't technically my first game of the day, but this is the first game of the day of me recording. We actually have 2 in the same server. Oh my god, you know, alright, I guess it's another time to server hop again. Alright, hopefully this server, which is Legacy Brazil King of the Hill, is not going to give me some pain and heartache. That is the hope here. I have played a little bit, but this is still earlier in the morning for me when I'm recording this video. So, yeah, it's not great. I pretty much just wake up and then I record the update videos on Bad Business, so I'll do my best for you guys. I got you. I'm doing my best here. I personally really like the MP5. I was using it before the revamp. I got it to around level 40, I believe. And then after I got it to level 40, I kind of just stopped using it because, in all honesty, it wasn't doing that much damage in my opinion. I wanted it to do more damage. That's why when I saw that they were going to buff the MP5 for its revamp when it was coming out, I was super excited. I was throwing my hands in the air and I was like, yes, finally, the MP5 is going to be useful. Not that it wasn't useful before, it's just that it'll actually deal damage, and now it actually feels like it does a lot more damage than what it used to, so really happy about that one. I gotta say, it does definitely have that issue at range, but that's expected, to be honest. I mean, it's an SMG. I'm not expecting it to be able to beam across the entire map or anything like that, but gotta say, it's close quarters, which is where I wanted to use the MP5 primarily, has definitely gotten a lot more strong. Also, out of the two outfits, I personally really like the Cybercat the most right now. I probably would end up switching it up a little bit though, like making it look a little bit different than what it currently looks like. I might add on some other stuff from other outfits onto it or something to make it look cooler, but I like the Raincoat though. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to make your own personalized outfit with that as well. Let me know what you guys think about the MP5 revamp and what your guys' favorite outfit out of the 2 released, the 2 featured outfits. Let me know what you guys like the most out of the 2. They're all in their spawn, and that's the one thing I don't like about Legacy Brazil, is that it's just like, it's basically like one team can spawn camp and then the other team has to struggle until they can spawn spawn camp the other team. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's just the battle of the spawn camps. And we won. Alright, sick. We went 20-0 somehow. I literally felt like I wasn't even doing anything. I was just shooting. That's all I was doing. I still gotta level up my PPK a little bit more for you guys. That way I can get my full setup on it. I'm still quite a ways away from getting the full setup on the PPK. But we're still on the grind. We'll definitely get there eventually. It'll happen sometime, hopefully. Rocket Facility on TDM. Not a bad choice for this MP5. I feel like it'll do some decent stuff on this map, depending on if I'm actually gonna be able to aim or not. Like I said, as long as I can aim or not, it'll be alright. And my aim was okay right there, I guess. I've tried a lot of other MP5 setups for the MP5 recently. I've tried a bunch of different stocks and underbarrels and stuff like that. I even switched up some muzzles as well, but ultimately the one that fit my style the most and the one that I ended up enjoying the most is the one I'm using right now. In my opinion, the MP5 has some decent recoil now, more than it ever has, I feels like. I can't aim, oh my god. But you guys didn't see that though, you guys didn't see that. You know, we're just gonna pretend that that didn't exist. It felt as if the MP5 has a decent amount of recoil, and I really just wanted to squash a majority of it. That way I can actually play with the gun a bit better and not have to worry about my trash aim. I'm also trying to get my karambit to pure gold because I want to have a full pure gold setup for most things. I have my Mac 10 pure gold, so if I just got a primary pure gold, it would look really cool, I feel like, in my opinion. Because then you'd have the knife, the primary, and the secondary all pure gold. Those people lined up perfectly for me to get them. Okay, I'm taking damage real good. Ouch. The G360, in my opinion, is still doing really good. The nerfs to it, I felt like it made it just less good, obviously. But that didn't completely gut the gun so much so where it was going to be bad or anything. So personally, I quite like it. I quite like the G360 nerfs. I haven't played with the G360 personally ever since it's nerfed though, so take that opinion with a grain of salt for sure. As with all my opinions, to be honest, all my opinions you should be taking with a grain of salt. This person is running from me, man. Just fight me. Fight me like a gamer. What are you doing? Fight me. Jeez. That person ran back and forth around the entirety of the whole map, and I'm just like, yo, fight me, please. With this MP5 revamp, though, I feel like it definitely became so much better at close quarters compared to long range. Long range, it feels a little bit worse now. But then again, it doesn't feel too bad because they also buffed the overall damage for it, so it kind of feels like the long range stayed the same, but it feels like the close range actually got improved upon, and I like that a lot, in my opinion. I quite like it. I was also thinking about using the 10mm conversion for the ammo type in the MP5 setups. However, I did some math. I pulled out a calculator and I decided to kind of calculate some stuff, and it feels like to me that the time to kill stays the same. So I pulled out that calculator and I did some math, and yeah, it seems like the time to kill stays relatively similar from the default ammo to the 10mm conversion. Obviously, I didn't go into in-depth math. I kind of just was like, we take the player's health and we divide it by the torso damage, and that's how many shots it'll take to kill somebody. And yeah, it literally is only like a 0.2 difference, and with the 10mm being 0.2 faster, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's time to kill, but it just does, it means that it does a little bit more damage, which is literally what the 10mm conversion says that it does. However, I did that math because I wanted to see the difference between how many shots it takes. I felt like if the 10mm conversion brought you to a new bracket of damage, then it would be a useful magazine, but it wasn't bringing me to another bracket, so in my opinion, I didn't care too much for it. However, like, I didn't do the time to kill mathematics behind it, so it might have quite a significant change in time to kill, but I did not do enough math to actually figure out if it was significant enough. I don't even know how I slid backwards right there, but it seemed to work out, and I got a triple kill right there. That was an example of how good that recoil can actually be. I'm gonna great sorted. Never mind, I'm chilling. Okay, I died. But yeah, the 10mm conversion, I looked at it and I didn't personally like it. It doesn't seem like it does that much for the MP5. However, again, I didn't calculate the time to kill with it versus the default time to kill. I should probably do that sometime and see the actual significance in the changes. Because another thing to keep in mind is that the 10mm conversion will do more damage, but it has 100 less fire rate. And if you ask me, I don't want to lose that fire rate. Because think about it this way, right? You require 0.2 less of a bullet to kill someone in bad business. However, you're doing 100 less fire rate. To me, that just sounds like the default ammo is giving you faster time to kill than the 10mm will be. So I ended up not using the 10mm. But again, though, you know, if you guys want to try out this setup for yourself, let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys have your own MP5 setup, let me know what it is, and I would like to mess around and play with it sometime. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Luckily, I was able to get in some warm-up games, though, with the MP5 specifically, and mess around with it quite a bit this morning when I woke up. So yeah, I definitely tried doing my best to test out and mess around with this gun. I don't know what just happened to my aim right there, but you know, we're gonna again pretend that I don't have potato aim, okay? We're just gonna roll with you know, I think Nico can aim, you know, sometimes, maybe. Also, with my current setup, you only lose about, like, I think, what was it, like 5 mobility. So basically right now you have 95 mobility, 94 handling. I think that's 1 less handling and 5 less mobility from the original, like the default stuff without any attachments on it. I could be wrong about that though, because again, I didn't really pay too much attention to that, but I also did see that I didn't mess around with too much mobility. Like, I didn't lose too much mobility, I didn't lose too much handling. We're really okay with this setup, honestly. It's going really good. I had so many assists right there, oh man. 37 and 7. I feel like I could have done better, but we'll take it. We'll take it. 37 and 7 is all right. Not by any means is 37 and 7 bad though, but I'm just saying, like, I could have done better. I feel like I could have done better. My aim was potato too many times in that last game. Well, they chose randomizer again, and I don't feel like playing randomizer. So without further ado, I'm just gonna end up closing off this video here. Again, here's my setup. It's the Type 2 dot sight for optic, marksman barrel, rubberized tape, heavy stock, and sleight of hand. If you guys want to know all my reasonings behind all these attachments, I said that at the beginning of the video, so if you guys skipped through, there you go. If you guys have your own MP5 setup, you guys can leave it in the comments below. If you guys end up trying this MP5 setup, let me know what you guys think. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoy making these videos for you guys. If you guys want to see more content like this one, you guys can leave a like or a comment down below. If you guys want to see more content from me in general, you guys can subscribe. And if you guys want to get notified for when I do anything on this channel, you guys can hit the notification bell. Don't forget to join my Roblox group and community Discord server in the description below, or check out my setup spreadsheet in the description below as well. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!